Hello, beautiful souls. So, I know I'm not in my office or at my altar, but this is actually my desk in my bedroom. The baby's sleeping, and I didn't want to leave him alone. I want to show you guys the cards. I know that I've walked through them before, but I actually watched the video that I had posted, and for some reason, not all of the cards are in that video. I don't know what happened, how it uploaded so badly, but I wanted to do it again because I think with a deck you should do a walkthrough of every single card, especially if it's a learning tarot deck and you're trying to use it to learn, right? So I'm going to work here at my desk. This is actually where I do my makeup, okay? So yeah. Okay, so let's get started. This is Learning Tarot Deck by Witchy Sabrina, and this is the cover. Every card looks like this. It has the pretty eye, it has fairies and mermaids, and the twin flame hands, and you got your pentacles, you got your wands, your swords, and your cups. Okay? So we're going to go through the major arcana first. So the first card is the Fool. Okay? So these cards, you have what it is, and you have three meanings it could be. And then in reverse, you have three meanings it also could be. So you do not need a book with these cards, guys. These cards helped me learn tarot. That's kind of why I created them. And I wanted to share them with you guys. So we have number 0, the Fool. I did not go with Roman numerals. I know that most of them are Roman numerals, but I thought we're learning tarot and not everybody knows Roman numerals, so yeah, so it's just easier. Okay, so 0, the Fool, and it could mean adventure, new beginnings, a welcome change is coming, or in reverse, being reckless, distraction, being careless. And we have a fairy and her little dog whistling on the little edge of the cliff. So that's the Fool card. And all of these cards have like fairies or mermaids because I like mystical creatures. That's pretty much why. Okay, so 1, the Magician. Manifestation, powers. You have everything you need for success. And we have the fairy with the little thing above her. And you have your cup, your sword, your wand, your pentacle. The Magician can also mean witch. Magic is being used, obviously. Okay, so in reverse, you have manipulation, be more open, and being untrustworthy. Okay. Okay, and then you have the High Priestess. You got a mermaid here. And you have number 2, the High Priestess. Thirst for knowledge, desirability, time to trust in yourself. And reversed, unwanted attention, fertility issues, blocked power. And remember, when you are learning tarot, guys, you also want to look at the picture of anything that you are looking at and any messages that you see that come out to you in that moment. You definitely want to use those. Like the little moon down here. You know that moon means secrets or, whatever. You see the little moon and you say, there could be secrets, even though it's the High Priestess card. You just, whatever you feel comes to you in this card is what you do. Okay, what you say. Along with, what's written on the card. So number 3, we have the Empress. Creativity, nurture, and pregnancy. And we have a fairy here, and it's got a little butterfly, which means manifestation. And it's in a bubble on top of her belly, like she's pregnant, okay? And then lack of growth, feeling unfulfilled, and infertility. And you have the Emperor. He is also a fairy, but he has more like a bat wing because, you know, that's manly and, you know, I don't know. I just liked it. Anyway, so you have fatherhood, ambitious, powerful, stable, grounded man. And in reverse, absent father, paternity issues, controlling. And if you don't know, we're learning tarot here, guys. So we have the Empress. That is a divine feminine. So if you get the Empress and the Emperor in a reading, it could mean the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So just remember that. And that's number 3 and number 4. Okay? And then you have the Hierophant. Marriage and commitment, mentor, faith and religion. Conflicts, new path, challenging tradition. And that's what that means. Oops. Okay, and then you have the Lovers. And I did try to make these a lot similar to the Rider-Waite deck. You know, I did take touches out of those because, I don't know, I feel like those are the original tarot deck. So, you know, the little green angel guy that's in the Lovers card on the Rider-Waite is also in this one. But, you know, not the same thing. Anyway, so you got number 6, the Lovers. Could mean twin flame, sexual connection, great partnership. You got 2 mermaids there. I just love that. Trust, detachment issues, and imbalance. Yeah, okay. I am getting all mixed up. Okay, so you have number 7, the Chariot. Overcoming obstacles, victory, travel. I'm going to try not to be too, make this video too long. Aggression, lack of focus, lack of direction. So with the Chariot card, you know, you get the black and white horses, which could also mean twin flame. It could also mean travel. It could mean, you know, anything. It could mean anything. So these are actually, this is a mermaid, and these are mermaid horses. Kind of like a seahorse, but with a twist, right? I thought that was cute. Okay, anyway. And then you have your Strength card. You have a fairy leaning up against this big muscular fairy lion. Okay? And we have finding inner strength, taming the beast, and having confidence and compassion. And then in reverse, we have loss of control, low self-esteem, and feeling vulnerable. Okay? Then you got the Hermit. You've got the old guy with the little lantern and his staff. And I thought it looked, you know, and he's like all secluded, because the Hermit card, you're like secluded and you're going within. So I thought being in the winter, you know, like he is away. He is going way deep inside because he is away. He is by himself. He's like in Antarctica, living in an igloo by himself, you know. So anyway, so number 9, the Hermit, going within, soul searching, solitude. And then you have loneliness, withdrawn, and antisocial, and paranoid. Number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel I chose. So you have good karma, welcome change, and fate and fortune. In reverse, lack of control, unwelcome change, and bad luck. You have number 11, Lady Justice. Instead of just saying justice, I said Lady Justice because she is a fairy riding a dragon, and she's blindfolded, but she is coming in to give justice to where it's needed, So that can mean karmic justice, wrongs put right, and legal matters. In reverse, we have dishonesty, karmic avoidance, and injustice. Then you have the Hanged Man. Okay. Oh, that light is just... See if I can't fix it a little bit better. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, the Hanged Man. Feeling trapped, letting go, and needing release. And you have this mermaid, and she is hanging here upside down like a dead fish, Detachment, impulsive, disinterest. And then you have 13, death. And we have, on this card, we have... Anyway, I lost my train of thought for a minute. Okay, so on this card, we have... This is our little skeleton girl. I just liked her. And she has a little Grim Reaper thing going on. And this baby right here. And yes, in Rider-Waite, this baby is naked. But this is a learning tarot deck. And I didn't want, anyone to be weirded out because they were naked. This is good if children, teenagers, whatever, want to learn it. So, there's no nudity in this. So this baby actually, that's my baby. That's my baby boy Lincoln. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that. So we have 13, death. Change is here, new beginnings, and time for letting go. Death is closing a chapter in your book, starting anew. Resisting change, repeating negative patterns, and codependency. Then you have temperance. Feeling content and in balance. Harmony, you have found your inner calm. And then in reverse, clashing, imbalance, seeking gratification in risky ways. Then you have the devil. He is a mermaid. And like I said, usually these people are naked and they are topless, but you can't see anything. Okay? So yeah. So you have violence, feeling bound and trapped, and addiction. And in reverse, overcoming addiction, detachment, and taking back your power. And then you have number 16, the Tower. Chaos, destruction, unavoidable bomb. Resisting, delaying the inevitable, and avoid disaster. Okay. Hope you guys can see these okay. So we have the Star. Hope for the future, hope and healing, spiritual connection. And in reverse, the Star is also a wish fulfillment card. So when you get this, it can also mean that there's hope for the future because a wish is coming true. So, in reverse, may need to seek counseling, feeling hopeless. Feeling hopefulness, lack of inspiration, faith, and creativity. The moon. Trust your instincts. Pay attention to your dreams, secrets, and lies. And then we have beginning to see the light again. Secrets and lies are exposed, and clearing fears of negative energy. Clearing fears or negative energy. It's actually cut off here, guys, but I will fix that before I send this to you. So don't worry about that. Yours will be perfect. Okay, so then we have 19, the sun. And this is usually a naked boy, but actually this is one of my sons. He wanted to be in the deck, so of course I let him. So this is Jude. He's my son. And he's wearing shorts. He's not naked. Okay, so anyway, the sun, good luck and happiness, good news with children, success. This card can mean good news with children. You're pregnant, your adoption went through, things like that. You know, or like if someone's fighting for custody, good news is coming about your children, you know. And I liked the sunflower. This is actually my own sunflower that I grew in my yard, one of them. Okay, so then we have depression, focusing on negativity, miscarriage, stillbirth, or abortion. So in reverse, it could be bad news. Then we have judgment. Number 20 is judgment, self-evaluation, and forgiveness. Judging and being judged too harshly, and awakening. In reverse, false accusations, karmic lessons, and self-doubt. That's what this card looks like. Usually these people are naked, but like I said, I didn't want any nudity in this deck. So we have them. They're getting judged. Who says when we go to be judged, we're all going to be naked anyways, right? So then you have number 21, which is the last card in the major arcana, and that is the world. The world is at your feet, wholeness and achievement. And then we have lack of completion, burden, and disappointment. So I actually used the earth and some more of my sunflowers and the little fairy. Yeah, so this deck is fairies and mermaids, you know, I just like it. Okay, so now we're going to go in to the minor arcana. So you have Ace of Swords, communication, vision, and new ideas, plans, and projects. Lack, which can mean lack. You have lack of money, lack of whatever. Okay, so lack of love, lack of whatever they have lack of. You're lacking something in your life. Okay, making the wrong decisions and blocks. You have Two of Swords. And we have a little fairy here, and she's blindfolded because she's refusing to see something. Refusing to see, facing fears, indecision. And then we have seeing the truth, emotional detachment, and postponement. We have Three of Swords, and this is a mermaid. And we have the little heartbreaking thing that is on Rider-Waite too, you know, where there's swords in the heart. Anyway, so we have Three of Swords, loneliness, heartbreak, betrayal. In reverse, overcoming heartache, depression, and grief, memories, and reconciliation. So this is good news in reverse, not so much in, upright. Four of Swords. You have feeling overwhelmed and stressed, counseling, and self-protection. And then in reverse, you have finding mental strength, coming out of isolation, and healing. And you've got the little fairy there. Okay, we have Five of Swords. Mind games, violence and abuse, controlling. I picked this guy because he actually looks a lot like my ex, who was abusive. And, this guy's like sitting here stomping his feet after he beat this poor little girl. And he's going to play mind games with her after he was being violent and abusive. I just thought this guy played the part well. Anyway, so standing up for yourself, compromise, and sacrifice. Oops. And then we have Six of Swords. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure you guys can see it okay. Six of Swords, peace is just ahead, calm after the storm, and becoming stable. And then you have nowhere to hide, hard times coming, and slow healing. I'm sorry if you guys hear my kids. They're so noisy sometimes. Okay, so we have Seven of Swords. Deceiving, coming up with a game plan, lying, stealing, and cheating. Okay, and you have this guy. He is stealing this girl's swords, and she's hiding because she's afraid of this guy. She's hiding behind this crystal. That's actually a crystal I own and I love, so I put it in there. Okay, so then you have in reverse, confessing, conscience kicking in, and making amends. Eight of Swords. Refusing to see, isolation, and a self-made prison. Freedom, surviving, and releasing. Nine of Swords. I like this one. Look, it's got the shark back here, and she's in her little mermaid bed. You have the 9 swords on the headboard or whatever. But I just thought that was so cool because you have mental torture, laying awake, and worrying, so it's like a shark in your brain, You're laying awake, you're worrying about things. There's a shark in your head and you just can't get rid of it, right? That's how I see it anyways. And then in reverse, accepting help, learning to cope, and letting go. Then you have 10 of Swords. And on there we have a fairy. Her wings have been ripped off. She's been stabbed in the front. I know it's usually stabbed in the back, but I liked this. And I put it over my pretty crystal. So you took something really pretty and you ripped its wings off and you threw it on top of something else really pretty and you made it bloody and ugly and nasty, right? You stabbed it in the front. You stabbed it all the way through. You just completely, ruined this person. Stabbed him in the back. Heartbreaking ending. Hitting rock bottom. Let me see if I can't get some light better. Okay, there we go. And then in reverse, surviving disaster, over the worst, and rising above. Okay, and then we have Page of Swords. Use your head, speaking out, and ideas. So this could mean communication. A lot of people want to know, are they going to get communication with so-and-so? If you get this card, it definitely is a possibility. But remember, you can't just say, he's going to communicate with you, because it could mean in his head, he wants to communicate with you. Not every card means he's going to. So don't get people's hopes up by saying he's definitely, positively, no doubt about it, going to communicate with you. But he definitely wants to speak out. He definitely wants to speak out and talk to you. Okay? So then you have manipulation, head in the clouds, and lack of ideas and inspiration. Knight of Swords. Seize the moment. Coral, brave soldier. And in reverse, heading for failure, out of control, and go with the flow. Means the person's going with the flow, but they're heading for failure. You know, they just don't care. That's why they're going with the flow. And it's making them head for failure. And they're out of control. Okay. Sorry, my kids interrupted. All right, so we have Queen of Swords. And we have this really cool fairy with really cool wings. And she's got the broken heart there. I mean, she's ripped this person's heart out. Because the Queen of Swords will cut things out. She'll cut your heart out. Not really. But you know what I mean. I thought it's cool. And then you got the little dragon back there. Okay, so you have independent, cuts things out, won't take any crap. Like, she will cut your heart out. She's not going to let you hurt her. She is going to cut you before you cut her. Okay? So you have malicious, cold-hearted, and lacks empathy. And that's if it's in reverse. She may cut things out in the positive, you know, in the upright, but she's still quite positive, you know, and she's like, I'll cut your heart out if you try to hurt me. But, you know, and I won't take your crap, but I'll still feel empathy for you. I'll still understand you. In reverse, it could mean that it's a narcissistic woman. Just saying. Okay? And then you have King of Swords. He's also another cool fairy with a dragon there. Okay, so wise, military, counsel. A wise counsel, military, and legal matters. In reverse, controlling, ruthless, narcissist. Now, the King of Swords is also not going to put up with anybody's crap. Yeah, he's not going to take anybody's crap either. But, you know, in reverse, he's really bad. Controlling, abusive, ruthless, narcissistic, all that. So, okay. So someone says, oh, is so-and-so good for me and you get this card? Haha, no. So-and-so is not good for you. He may abuse you. Okay, so anyway, so then we have Ace of Wands. And we have accepting a challenge, imaginative spark, and new beginnings. In reverse, delays, missed chances, and lack of passion or action. Two of Wands. Choosing your next path. Planning, leaving suddenly. She is going out these big doors and she's walking away. She's leaving suddenly. She's going on a new path. Like, she doesn't care. You know, she's done. She's been planning to leave. Now she's leaving. You know? Okay, in reverse. Fearing change, staying stuck, and holding back. Three of Wands. Happy outcome. Hard work pays off. Moving forwards. In reverse. Failed long distance relationship. Unhappy outcome. And holding on to the past. And I do know that that is supposed to be flipped over, guys. When you guys get your deck, this will be flipped the right way. I promise you. Because, yeah, that's ridiculous. But, you know, mistakes happen. I'm only human, and this was my second time printing this deck. Eventually, I might print me a new one, but right now, I'm not going to. Because I like it just the way it is. But when you get yours, it will definitely not have this mistake. So just so you know, but holding on to the past. And then you have Four of Wands. And you got two mermaids holding on to each other here. Shh. Sorry, that's my dog. All right, so twin flame reunion, celebration, and coming home. Because 4 is 11, 11, right, guys? Feeling unwelcome, canceled celebration, and lack of spirit. Hope you guys can see these okay. All right, so 5 of Wands. I got two fairies fighting, and the horses are even fighting. I just thought that was so cool. Anyway, so we have disagreement, challenging obstacles, and conflict. And see how this fairy is like hitting this girl in the head with the lightning thing? You know, to me, like I said, look at what you see in the picture. To me, this picture says someone could be causing you conflict through magic, or somebody could be doing spells on someone, or, you know, something like that. Someone could be manipulating you with, you know, spells, something like that. You know, to me it says magic, but you read it however you see it, however you feel it is. All right, so then you have compromise, end of conflict, and solution. 6 of Wands. Awards, victory, having an advantage. Awards and fame, victory, and having an advantage. Disappointment, failing, and lack of achievement. I'm trying to speed it up, guys. It's taking forever. Okay, so then we have 7 of Wands, fighting, defending, demanding. And see how she's protecting this girl? Okay. Surrendering, loss of control, failed to protect. And if you guys buy this deck, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys seen that last one. So here's the 7 of Wands. For some reason it was blurry. 6 of Wands. And I know you've seen the 5 of Wands. I think that's when it got blurry. Okay. Alright. So, 8 of Wands. Thinking of being swept off your feet, freedom, fast movement. That could also mean something is coming in fast. Look at those wands, those arrows, they're coming, you know. Missed chances, lack of romance or energy, and panic. Of Wands. Okay, then you have the 9 of Wands. Ongoing battle, last stand, learning from past mistakes. Not learning from past mistakes, stubborn, and no fight left. Like giving up. I don't have any fight left. I'm sick of this. I'm done. 10 of Wands. Look, you got this mermaid. Oops. You got this mermaid, and she is trying to drag that sled with that dragon biting her, you know, and she's still trying to drag that across the bottom of the sea, and it's a huge burden and it's super heavy, and that dragon keeps biting her and she wants to just let go, okay? So that's how I see that one. Okay, so we have burdens taken for granted and holding on to too much stress. Right? Anyone, a lot of people can relate to that one. And then you have end of burdens, going on strike, saying no, letting go of that burden, like dropping that sled, saying, screw you, dragon, stop biting me, or snake, or whatever that guy is, you know. Okay. Page of Wands, childlike fun, someone rushing in, new idea. Fearful, lack of ideas, energy or actions, and procrastination. And then we have Knight of Wands, sexy flirt, brave hero, charming and compassionate. Violent, jealous, arrogant. Queen of Wands, passionate, independent, magnetic. The Queen of Wands can also be magic. You know, like the Queen of Wands, because a wand does signify magic, guys. So it could be like she's really good at her craft. I mean, really good. Like anything she does a spell on, it will come true. You know, like it could mean that, not always. And then you have demanding, bully, and overbearing. King of Wands, controlling, protective leader. Lack of energy, impulsive, and bitter. And he could also be magical because of his wand, or sorry to say it, guys, but like if you're doing a reading, his wand could represent his wand, right? Okay, we got that. I think you got it. It could mean his downstairs wand, okay? Okay. Anyway, so we have Ace of Pentacles, and I designed this pentacle myself. I like this. Okay, so we have prosperity and abundance, new financial opportunity and manifestation. Hold on, guys. My dog's being so loud. Okay, sorry, my dog was being so loud. Manifestation. Okay, and then we have excessive spending, lack of funds, and greed. Being greedy, right? And the manifestation can be you need to manifest better, or you need to work on your I ams, or even you need to work on loving yourself more. And then you have Two of Pentacles. You have juggling, trying to find balance, and ups and downs. And then you have overwhelmed, arguments, and resentments. And look at her. She is trying to smile like she's holding on to that big, giant, heavy seashell thing. And she's trying to balance it, but it's just not working, guys. It's not working. Something has to give, right? Something has to give. Okay. Whew, and then you have Three of Pentacles. Commitment, teamwork, hard work pays off. Poor work ethic, lack of commitment, not learning, or refusing to learn. Okay. Four of Pentacles. You have financial gain, clinging to money, people, issues, and jobs. See how she's clinging? She's like standing here on this pentacle like, I am not sharing this pentacle with you. I refuse to share this pentacle with you. I'm going to sit on this pentacle because I am not sharing it with you. you know. And then she's holding this one like, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine, and I'm not going to share with you because it's mine. Everything is mine, okay? So you could be getting a financial gain. You could be clinging to something. Doesn't have to be money. Could mean money, of course, because it's a pentacle, which means money, guys. Pentacles equal money. Wands can equal magic. All right? Okay. So we have pentacles that equal money. So she's like, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. If someone's going through a divorce, let's say, and they get this card, you can say, well, your spouse is trying to cling and doesn't want to share with you, the kids with you, or whatever, you know? They're being greedy. And then in reverse, financial loss, being too generous, and releasing. And then you have 5 of Pentacles, guys. Okay? And they're in the snow crying, you know, and they're just so dim. See how they're dim? Like they're not all that colorful. They're just really not good. So anyway, so it's feeling left out in the cold, financial hardship, or a breakup. Relationship improving, hardships improved, and light at the end of the tunnel. Number 6, you have a mermaid, and she is giving to this mermaid, but not so much giving to this mermaid, you know? So giving to others, prosperity, and receiving rewards or a gift. In reverse, we have poor financial decisions or unemployment, lack of generosity, and scams. See that okay? All right. Good. I know, I'm trying to go faster, guys, because I know you're like, boring. 7 of Pentacles, hard work pays off, manifesting ideas, an inheritance, or a payout. Cash flow issues, procrastination, and lack of rewards or lack of money. Because remember, Pentacles are money. Then you have 8 of Pentacles. You got this fairy here, and he's working really, really, really hard. And that's what this means. It's like you're working so hard to make your money. You're working hard for that money, guys. Working hard. All right, so we have accomplishments and rewards, new career or self-employment, and working hard. Could also be a workaholic or something, you know, in reverse. It's a workaholic. Not happy in a job, workaholic, or laziness. Not working hard enough. You kind of have to see what other cards come up with that, you know, so you can tell what it means. All right, so you have 9 of Pentacles. And we have independence, wealth, thriving business. In reverse, we have codependency, scam, and gold digger. 10 of Pentacles, unexpected financial gain, having it all, marrying into money. In reverse, huge debt, divorce, or collapse of an empire, or a collapse of a home, you know, divorce, or a breakup, or whatever, you know. 10 of Pentacles, they say, is the best card in the tarot because you have the family and you have the marriage and you have a money. Or like your 10 of Cups, you have a happy marriage and a happy family and all that. But 10 of Pentacles, you also have money. Or so they say. I don't know. I like them both. I feel like they're both mean pretty much the same thing, you know? A happy family, happy money, happy home. Then you have Page of Pentacles. Loyal or faithful, take a chance, good news, and money. So this could mean like so-and-so is saying, should I be with this guy? And you have take a chance. So you'd say, yes, take a chance on this guy. He's going to be loyal and faithful. He's going to be good. Maybe he has, good money. Maybe not, but read the other cards to go with it. But yeah. So anyway, that's how you read that card. And then in reverse, unfaithful, bad news and money, and failing or procrastination. So if you got that card, you'd be like, no, don't go with this guy. He's unfaithful. He's bad news, bad news. Then it would fail. Then you have Knight of Pentacles, solid relationship. Okay, solid relationship. Work is recognized and rewarded. Wishes coming true. Sorry, guys, I just keep yawning. It's late and I'm tired. All right, so lack of common sense, lazy, dreams slipping through your fingers. Queen of Pentacles. Mature businesswoman, financially independent, witch, healer. The Queen of Pentacles can also be a witch because Pentacles can also mean earth. Pentacles mean earth. Okay, so, and a witch also carries a pentacle or a pentagram, earth, air, fire, water. So, you know what I mean. So she can be a witch too. All right, and then in reverse, we have poverty, failure, dependence, possessive and controlling, and jealous. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, mature, wealthy man, bettering yourself, hard work pays off. Lack of success, having poor judgment, and being lazy. All right, then we have the last suit, which is the Cups. So we have Ace of Cups, self-love, new love, love offer. And Cups represent love, okay? They represent emotions. They're the water sign, so this is the water sign. It represents emotions, and yeah, okay. And then we have bad news, unrequited love, blocked or repressed emotions. Two of Cups, soulmates, new relationship and union. And how cute are they? I just love them. Little elves. Unhappy couple, breakups, and arguments. Shh. Sorry, my dog's loud. Three of Cups, achievement, time to focus, and celebrations. And you have three fairies there partying it up, like a celebration or a party, something like that, right? And we have lack of social life, third party, canceled celebration. So a third party could mean, an affair. Like your husband has a third party, he has an affair, something like that. But it could also mean, let's say there's a third party. It could mean his mom or his sister or your mom or your sister, and this third party is telling them bad things, blah, blah, blah. So a third party does not always mean that the person is cheating, okay? Remember that. A third party can mean another person is involved in the mix. And it doesn't have to be sexually. It could just be his best friends telling him not to marry you or, something like that. You know what I mean? Okay. Good. Moving on. Then we have Four of Cups. And you have this fairy here, and she's sad because these got dumped out. Her cups are dumped out. She doesn't see this person behind her holding another cup. So unsatisfied, missing an opportunity, or regret. See, missing an opportunity. And then you have end of stagnation, sudden awareness, and choosing to be happy. Then you have 5 of Cups, loneliness, regret, grief. Again, her cups are dumped out and she does not see the 2 behind her. Okay? And then we have moving forward, forgiveness, acceptance. 6 of Cups. Okay, so this can mean reminiscing, reunion, innocence. 6 of Cups can also mean, like it says, reunion. Somebody's coming back from the past, guys. So a lot of people are like, well, is my twin flame going to come back? Well, if you get this card, yeah, someone's coming back from the past. Doesn't always mean it's your twin flame. Could be a girlfriend from high school. You know, you don't know. Somebody is coming back from the past. Read the other cards to know what it means, you know. So, stuck in the past, resolving childhood issues, and growing up. And then we have 7 of Cups. Wishing, fantasizing, making choices. See, she's sitting here fantasizing about love, about wine, about this and that, you know. She's fantasizing. And it could mean sexually. Yes, it could. Okay. And then we have avoiding issues, feeling trapped, and lack of spiritual growth. 8 of Cups. I just love this card, you guys. So, the 8 of Cups, I am taking my love and I am out of here. Retreating, purging. You know, getting rid of what doesn't serve you. So, these cups, her 8 cups, some of them have fallen over, but they are all dim. You can barely see them because they are so, the light has went out in this relationship, right? And she's taking all of her love on her little fin and she's leaving. Even the whale's leaving. Even the fish are leaving. She's leaving and she's taking the kids and she's taking the pets and whatever. You know, I am leaving. I am out of here and I'm taking everything. Walking away. Goodbye. So then in reverse, lack of self-awareness, fear of abandonment and commitment, and low self-esteem, afraid to leave. This could also mean afraid to leave a relationship, right? Even though it's bad. Because they don't want to feel abandoned. They don't want to be alone, right? That's why a lot of people stay in a relationship. I don't want to be alone. Then you have the 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. The 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment card, okay? Just like the star. So if you get like the star and the 9 of Cups and the sun, you are going to get some wishes coming true there, guys. Really. All right, so wishes coming true, abundance, and being satisfied. So we have this mermaid and merman, and they're just like, I love you so much, with all the little cups. Okay, and then you have lack of fulfillment and success, devastation, and shattered dreams. So not so good in the reverse. So let's say you got 9 of Cups in reverse and 8 of Cups. Like, this would mean, like, lack of fulfillment. You know, somebody's feeling like there is no fulfillment in this relationship. They're about to shatter your dreams. You're going to be devastated because they are going to walk away from you. They are going to leave you. And I am sorry. You know, something like that. It's not that hard to read tarot, guys. You can do it. Especially if you have this deck. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. 10 of Cups. Happy family, marriage, and homecoming. And look at they're married, they have the kids, they have the house, they have it all. You know, people want their 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles. Same thing, right? In reverse, though, broken home, unhappy family, and a miscarriage. Or even a death of like a baby or a child, you know, that's sucky. But that could be it. That could be what it meant. All right, so we have Page of Cups. A message is coming. Ooh, proposal. That doesn't always mean, will you marry me proposal. It could mean, I propose that we start a business together. I propose that we be best friends forever, or whatever, good news. So if you got good news card with the star and the 9 of cups, it'll mean you're getting some really good news. Your wishes are coming true. Let's say your 10 of cups are there too. You're going to have it all. You're going to be happy in this relationship and it's going to be great, And then you have disappointment, bad news, and childhood issues. So there could be issues from childhood, maybe something happened to the person in their childhood and they have not fully healed from that, or something like that, or maybe you guys were kids together and there were issues there and those issues are still there, okay? All right, and then we have Knight of Cups. Following one's heart, romantic offer, and a charmer. And yes, this is a female fairy on a black unicorn, because how cool is that, right? And then we have Heartbreaker, unrequited love, and rejected offer. Okay, and then we have Queen of Cups. Compassionate, loving, and nurturing, a mother, intuitive. She's got her little dog there. It could mean, she's a mother. It could mean she has a pet. It could mean that she's just nurturing and she loves animals and whatever, okay? And yes, I do know this should be flipped, that again, but it won't look like that with your guys's. So we have blocked intuition, unfaithful, and immature, insecure, and weak. And last card, guys, King of Cups. Mature, compassionate, and caring, good husband and father, spiritual guide or counselor. In reverse, cheater, immature, and unbalanced, controlling, and violent. And he also has the same little dog because they're married, right? If you get the queen and the king, you got a couple there. Could be a divine couple or it could just be a couple, So that is my deck, guys. I hope that this video was better than the last video because that video was bad. So you can choose, I think it's like $60. And that's just without the gilding because the gilding is expensive. It's like another $30 or $40 for the gilding. And you can choose if you want it gilded or not. But yeah, so it will come shrink wrapped. There is not a book. It'll probably come in a little cloth baggie. And you can choose, do you want it gilded or not gilded? Gilding's really pretty, but is it worth the extra money to you? It is to me, but, if it isn't to you, that's cool. And these are the really good cardstock that, I have spilled something on these. I just wiped it up right away, and it went away really quickly. Okay, so anyways, you can choose if you want it gilded or not gilded. And gilded is just golding on the edges. Okay. And they do come in silver as well. Silver gilding. All right. So, since this is a learning deck, let's do a little bit more learning. So, remember that in the tarot, the water suit is the cups. And the suit of the wands is fire. Earth is pentacles. And air is swords. And the way I remember this is, in my deck, you gotta, okay, so you have cups, right? And what does cups hold? Water. Cups hold water. Also could be emotions, which is the hearts, okay? So you have water. And then With the pentacle in my deck, it is green, right? Like leaves and earth and pretty things. So you have that. That's easy to remember. So pentacle is earth because it looks like an earth kind of, and you know, that's got leaves and trees and whatever. So, you know, that's easier to remember. And then you have wands. And wands is fire. So the way I remember that is I think about like if there's a big mob and, you know, they used to, in the olden days, they used to light the sticks on fire and they're like going after them, like, you know, and beating the beast, let's say. They're going after the beast with these big old sticks that have fire on it. So that's how I remember wand, fire. Okay? And then you have swords. And swords, when you swing a sword, you're going to create some air, right? Whoosh, whoosh, right? So you remember swords, air. So you got swords are air, pentacles are earth, wands are fire, and cups are water. So you can also remember, like if you look up, well, we're going to go through it anyway, so it's easy to remember. You can go, fire is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And a fire person is definitely a feisty one, right? Like, they ain't going to put up with your crap. They're not going to. Okay, so then you have your earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You have your air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then you have your water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And your water signs are going to be a little more emotional, right? Yeah. And your air signs are going to be more like airy and go with the flow, you know, like in the wind or whatever. And the earth ones are more down to earth. They're more like logical and practical, you know. So that's pretty much, you know, things that you want to remember when you're doing the tarot cards. Another thing that I like to remember is that wands, a lot of people will say, well, when will this happen? When will this happen? When will this happen? Okay, so they want a time. So you can say wands equals days or springtime. So if you get the 5 of wands and they want to know, it could be 5 days or it could be in springtime, maybe around May, because May is the 5th month, right? Okay, and then swords, you have weeks or autumn. Cups, months or summer. Pentacles, years or winter. Remember that. Reverse tarot cards, when it comes to time, can also be very telling in timing questions, because they can indicate that an event is unlikely to happen until the person has made some important changes in their life. So remember that. You can also Google, you know, time in the major arcana, and there are different dates in that too. But I prefer to go with the easier one, you know, days, weeks, years, months, etc. So anyways, if you are still with me after this very long video, if you like my cards, please leave a comment down below. I love reading your guys' comment. You know, I worked on this deck for months. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn tarot and you have a question and you've bought my deck, I will answer your questions. you know, I will be there for you if you want to buy my deck and learn tarot with it. I'll be here to walk you through it if you need my help. Okay, so yeah, that's about it, guys. So thank you for watching, and if you want to purchase my deck, just go to my Etsy store. It'll be down below, and let me know if you want to buy it with gilding or not gilding. It'll take about 3 to 4 weeks to get to you because I do have to order it from China. There is no better card making place that I have found anyways. Remember, it does not come with a book. Does not come with a book, because myself, I didn't like having to go read in the book. I felt kind of stupid. I didn't remember what the cards meant because there's so many. And then the reverse meanings. I mean, each card means all sorts of things. So that's why I created this deck. For those of you who didn't want to read in the book, for those of you who forget what it means because it's hard to memorize, right? Yeah. So for those people, and you know, anyone who wants it, this is a learning tarot deck, and it is by me. I created it myself. Every single card I did myself. Okay, so yeah, in their normal tarot card size, so they fit in your hand quite nicely. They're easy to shuffle. Alright guys, so if you want to order this, just go to my Etsy store and order it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you, I don't know, just want to leave a comment down below. If you want to email me, that's also down below. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I love you. Bye.